Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the UofT Esports Twitch channel. It is a pleasure to see you all tonight. I must say, you guys are looking exceptionally good tonight. This is our regularly scheduled caster duo with yours truly, Zach, aka Spaffles, and my wonderful co-caster, Justin, aka Juicy McBooty.
What's good? It me. We got an incredible series coming up featuring our fantastic Academy Blues team squaring off against the ferocious, the magnificent, the bold Esports LSU.
Yes, sir. And we are oh so close to match time, but luckily for you, we've got a little something cooking up in the oven. And
Ooh,
that'll just help us
food.
pass the time.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's not food. All right. Well, what is it?
Well, I mean, we have prepared a game show for you all.
We have, absolutely. Yeah. The Tetris one, right? Yeah.
Really? I mean, okay, let me break it down for you. Let me set the scene. Okay.
Is it are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Almost. It's a 3-round Overwatch trivia quiz featuring yours truly, presenting some fabulous questions ranging from easy to intermediate to hard difficulty. And each round, the points will range from 1 to 2 to 3.
So it's like, who's that Pokemon?
Not really. I mean, there's some of the questions can be, but also some of them aren't. It's like a flavor of the week kind of thing, you know?
So it's like Monopoly.
You know what? I think I like Who's That Pokemon better.
Checkers, tic-tac-toe. Why can't I think of any good games? Exploding Kittens, boom! It's like that.
Exploding Kittens?
It's a great card game. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. Well, anyways, before we start playing, how about we announce some stakes? You know, what are we playing for? And because I'm the one who made the game show, I feel like it's only fair that you're the one who sets the stakes here.
Okay. So you know how we were talking about whether water is wet earlier?
Which it is.
It's not. But if you lose this game, you're going to have to admit publicly and write out, say, maybe, I don't know, a tweet on your Twitter telling everybody in the world that you think water is not wet because water is a measurement of, or wetness is a measurement of moisture. Can't measure water.
I vehemently disagree, but in the combined, interest of getting through this part of the broadcast, I'm just going to agree to those terms.
Good.
It better not come back and bite me in the bum, and you better not be cheating. I have my eyes on you.
Twitter.
All right.
Like both of your followers.
Okay, fine. 1 tweet, and for 1 week, 7 business days.
So we're not counting the weekend?
Not counting the weekend. 7 business days. I will publicly defend the stance that water is not wet. All right. We comfortable with that?
All right. As long as everybody agrees that who's watching to absolutely ask you that question every single day as mandatory as the Juicy McBooty order, so that we can really milk this win. But yeah, all right. Sounds good.
All right, and let's throw you guys to our intro.
Ooh. Alrighty. First,
Juicy Ed Spaffle's very cool, awesome game show. Yippee!
That's what we're gonna call it. That's the name.
Yep. Oh, and before I get into it again, sorry, intermission. Your prod has reminded me that I forgot something. So you have to get to 3 points to win. The easy question is worth 1 point. The intermediate question is worth 2 points, and the hard question is worth 3. So whichever way you jumble it. Yeah, if you get the hard one, you automatically win.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
But it's all or nothing. If you don't hit 3, there's no partial prizes.
Okay, I better get 1 and 2 then. If I don't get 3, that's gonna stink. All right, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Name this Overwatch 2 character.
Okay. And am I supposed to be looking at the DMs or the preview for this?
This is the preview. We are looking at the screen.
Good. Oh, we're all looking. Yes, we all are for sure. Wow, I have no idea who this could be. Gosh, goodly darness. Do I get a lifeline?
No. But you do get a one-time use hint that you can use on one specific question.
Okay.
Out of all the 3.
All right. I played tank before. I should know this.
On you. Yeah, this is the easy one. It will get more difficult.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna throw it out there. We're just gonna say this is Lucio. Final answer.
Are you sure about that? Do you want to throw away your
Yes,
freebie?
I'm locking it in. Nah.
You want to throw away your freebie, really?
Nah. What do you mean freebie? What are you talking about? This is easy.
All right. Unfortunately, that is not Lucio.
If I didn't live in a small house with a neighbor upstairs, you would be hearing many words.
I tried to warn him, guys. I tried to warn him. I gave him multiple chances to rescind that answer, but he just didn't want to do it. All right. So now on to question number 2. So now you're 0 points still. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This is King's Row.
Huh? This guy's cracked. Why didn't any of you guys tell me about this?
This is bar. This is in the same boy where the Mega. You just go in there, you have a little drink. You haven't played Overwatch roleplay before? Yeah. This is so easy.
Okay. You know what? Okay. This next question is you have a vested interest in. I know you've looked at these characters before.
Never.
I want to see if you remember them off of the top of your head, though.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Is the Overwatch human character with the least amount of toes in the entire roster. This can be any human character.
Locking it in. Wait, actually, wait. Lifeline. I use Lifeline. Not Life Weaver. I would like to use my Lifeline. I would like my one hint.
You would like your one hint. Okay.
Yeah. Give me.
Yeah, the target is on the screen right now and is a DPS character. I've already slimmed it down to just 4, and then I've made it 3. You have a 1 in 3 chance of doing this right, and with a little bit of brain power, I think you might get it.
What do you mean target?
Or I mean, like the answer, the correct answer.
Oh, okay. Okay. Other side question, and you can choose not to answer this. Are we counting Bob?
Bob is not a human.
Did we say human? Just a character. Okay,
we said human.
All right. Okay, here. Look, I've never individually gone and counted the toes. I have checked out which skins have some, and I don't remember the answers, honestly, because people online are just crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Look. If you were gonna deny that you haven't done the same, I'm gonna say Junkrat because he probably blew up some of the toes. That's my final guess. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
And your answer is incorrect.
Was it Sojourn because she's got robot legs?
Sojourn because she doesn't have toes. She has robot legs instead. You. Okay, well, in the interest of time,
show it to me.
Things up a little bit.
Oh, because of her prosthetic legs.
Yes. All right. I knew it was gonna get you, and I warned you against throwing away the easy one, but you just did it anyways. Okay. All right. Now, for a bonus round, so you know 2 out of 3 points. You can still make this up. You get a bonus point, right?
Wait, we're bonus round?
The next question.
All right.
Explain yourself.
All right. Well, that means if I refuse to answer, then no point, right? So I can choose just not to say anything, or you really want context. So if I just give you context with 1 point,
how much do you want to win? How much do you want to win? How much do you want me to go back on my word and admit that water is not wet? How much do you want it?
Oh no, this is bad. The 2 things I hate the most: losing and explaining myself. Oh no. All right. This is going to be really tough for me as well, because I may not have remembered the mental state that I was in, or just like what my thoughts were at that time.
Well, I mean, the first message was sent at 2 p.m.
Yeah. And the next one was at 9.
The second one was at 9 p.m. That's 9 p.m. my time, so it's like 6 p.m. your time. Like, you were still very much in like the conscious mindset at the time.
I want to say it had to do with over ween. Something about the ween is just really funny to me, and I think I was searching up like the like over I think it was like over something. I
Yeah,
I honestly don't
yeah.
remember. No, I think I lose that one. I think I can take the L there. I wish I could tell you.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's taking the L here.
Yeah.
But chat, let me know if he should get the point, because he did kind of explain it, but not really.
Yeah. Let's just say I thought Ween was funny. That's like the basic explanation.
Okay.
But
chat,
we'll leave it to chat. Maybe chat.
Let us know, is Ween funny? If Ween is funny, he'll get the point, and he'll win.
Over Ween.
Is Ween funny? All right.
Over Ween.
Okay. Next up. We gotta get the show moving. Come on, we got.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Game show was fun and all, but now we got to get down to business. Yeah. Why don't you lead us into our rosters for a bit?
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Now that glorious victory out of the ways, here we go. Introducing, leading the Academy Blues with an iron fist. It is Haru's done very well for himself in the Ramatra meta. Will he be able to perform same training as Fist or high-power dual wielding machine guns?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, didn't ask. Hopping on over to our DPS duo, we've got the one and only TJ Ashtray with a cast that'll blow your socks off. Especially when combined with the Invader's beautiful, stunning May. Those blizzards, oh my god, isolation. We talk about those. They're so effective at shutting down Malgus cages. It's almost funny. Almost. As with the sports, bread and butter, the I cannot believe it isn't butter holding the team together with the bloodthirsty War Hater Wartasasam and Roast Chicken.
Oh, thank you so much. Very eloquently said, my good sir. As a fine gentleman myself, I can recognize the fine qualities of your roster, but I raise you one better. I've got LSU Esports ready to go. All right. So, on the DPS side, where we've got a wide range of characters from the elite, the murderous, the control-y type, the helicopter. We've got Goose and Cybervalk. Goose, pretty good with his aim, knows how to hit a mean shot, and Cybervalk as well is no slouch. His Sojourn is something to look out for. But man, Durat on tank, you didn't hear it here first, but I think he gets pretty ratty with it. Right, and then for the dynamic duo that's going to be supporting your favorite Samoan warlord, we've got Pirate and E10. Probably going to run it back with the classic Lucio, Moira. You know how it be, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not to play favorites already, but let's just say if you know, E10 is my favorite.
Wait, what?
For whatever reason it could be.
Sorry, I heard a loud thud. One.
Well, it's probably because my joke was too funny. He didn't want to hear it. Who knows? But yeah, don't ask why E10 is my favorite, everybody. It's none of your biz.
Oh my god, my child, what happened to you? His horn isn't pointy anymore. What happened? I found him outside the door and he was... Wait, he's trying to say something.
He's stealing my bitch, huh? I can talk to you too. What'd he say? Tell us!
Malga's dead! Malga is dead!
Good riddance.
Wait, throw us to the passions right now. I need to see this for myself.
Boo! Malga stinks. Oh wow, they really did kill him.
Not only did they revert the buffs that they gave him last week, they cut his health by 25. Oh my god.
The whole 25, that's a whole Cassidy.
Yep.
That's an entire Cassidy one day ago. And a Widow.
Oh my god. I told you, all right, I've always said it. I love Blizzard. Also,
yeah.
But I love you, Blizzard. Or at least when you make horrible decisions, you can walk them back at least a little bit, right? And then combo that up with a partial revert to both Sombra and Sim. Now, Sombra, her EMP was charging a little bit too fast. Pro play things, yada, bada bee, bada boo, bada beek. And then Symmetra, she's doing a little bit too much damage all around, and her turrets were a little too survivable, so they cut them back.
Could have saw that.
Gonna avoid the Sim meta before it happens, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Now, leading us into our map pick, though, we've got Antarctic Peninsula.
Yay, ice map. Let's go.
Yippee. I love winter. I love snow. And this is a beautiful snowy map. It's control. It's going to be a fiesta, and it's going to be fun, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially when we're watching the Varsity Blues. Or wait, do I have that right?
Yeah, Academy.
Do I know English? Yeah, Academy Blues.
There you go.
Sorry, they're all the same blue to me. You know, I just I see color too well. It's just an issue I have. But I'm glad because we're gonna see hopefully some correct games again today. Like I feel like we've talked about this already. How every week we always say, "Oh my god, this week was so much better than the last." But like we've seen so much from all the teams and like the backs and forths from everyone that our teams have gone up against, and it's been great. I very happy. If it only gets better from here, then like we're gonna get fantastic games. So what kind of comps are we looking at?
Yeah, well, I honestly don't really know. It's anyone's game really, because looking at it right now, the floodgates are wide open. You haven't there were a lot of buffs and changes with the midseason that aside from just the Mauga one, but Mauga's obviously eclipsed all of them, and it looks like we're gonna get some pretty different approaches. We're gonna see Zippelheim on his signature rat, ratting his way around. Invader, May, as we expected. Haru back on the ramp. Definitely, it has got to feel good for him, making sure to punch his foes. And then Warhater as well on the BAP. That is a roster worth fighting for. And then on the other side for LSU, they're running the Tracer, Sojourn, Orisa.
Nice. That's a bit more of an unusual
counter comp, kind of not really. There's a lot of individually strong characters, and I'm really excited to see where they land.
Look at where those bombs are landing. Dude, they're just kind of walking into that choke right there. Zippelheim's kind of having a field day with all this.
Yeah, ooh, nice wall.
Huge. That's great. And look, okay, we're starting to approach now. Rams are committing to this shift here. Orisa is forced to use her cooldowns early. I don't know if she has her own golden, but she definitely used her spear spinny, and she does not have block. Looks like we're taking a lot of space here with our Ramatra. Hoping to see some
big first fight.
Yeah, okay, so we got a point first. That's great. Looks like we're just kind of poking and dueling for now. Both teams are pretty cautious.
Yeah, I mean, after Goose lost that duel, the 1v1 to Warhater Sam, it was kind of Joker for that push. A big Immort forced out earlier. Orisa got caught around the wall. And make it out just fine, though, for now.
Oh, Zippels. Almost. Nearly. But yeah, look how patient both teams are. Like, they're really using as many cooldowns as they can to trade house. I don't think, other than the pick from Haru just now, many people have really died, and probably because Dara was so close, it has to be the take. Used all the cooldowns, got punished. Oh, nice. Zippels finding the pick on
Tracer. He just does it. He's a ratting rat.
Dude, I wish we could have seen that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Academy Blue's comp is it excels at throwing out a lot of damage, but it's not really targeted. Those icicles, those grenades from Junkrat, as well as just a lot of spam damage, it can just go all over the place, and then a lot of the time the tank ends up, eating it all up, which is why you're probably going to see the Ramatra pick Cyber Valk.
Okay.
Oh, just really
Another
short of the
pick.
overclock, and Goose got his recall forced out really early as well.
Oh, look at this aggressive window we are not afraid to play in front of. Haru does find E10, though, even with a window going up there. Forced to right click the entire time to stay alive, but the rest of his team is able to clean up for him. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem like Academy Blue is firmly in the driver's seat now. They have 5 ultimates ready to go. E10 did use his window last time, as well as Goose popping his pulse bomb, but none of those are really going to be too detrimental as long as they're able to make good use of the rest of theirs. Overclock, Beat are very strong ults in their own rights. Big tire coming through.
Oh, I like how you call that early. Let's see if we're gonna find anything here. May, okay, committing with the hard freeze already. Beat does come out, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to save there. Yeah, no. Oh, it's a 10, even with the immortality coming out as well. Dude, Academy Blues is controlling the pace of this fight right now. I don't think. Wait, when was the last time that LSU has gotten a pick? Have they killed anyone of the team on blue yet?
You know what? Actually, I don't think so. This might be a deathless run.
Wow.
Now, I'm not going to announce anything too soon. Right? I don't want to jinx.
Yeah, we might be super wrong. You know how casters are.
And you know how hard it can be on, especially control maps. If you lose that initial fight, or if you don't make it to the choke in time, you can just be completely locked out, and just trying to find your footing is very difficult. I mean, we only saw it was a full point on control, and we only saw 1 ult rotation. That was it.
Yeah. No, they're really heavy control of from UofTs. The pacing, the fights, the ults, like the picks in the beginning. I don't think there was a real push from LSU, because I think every beginning of the fight was like Tracer was dead, picked off in the beginning, and ult was used out. Orisa didn't have cooldowns to go in. There was just a lot of space created by
Talking about the Tracer, we're going to see a swap from Goose over to the May, doing a little bit of a double wall on top of each other. Just feeling a little extra
build
today.
the wall.
Yep, and it looks like it's going to be LSU who are taking early control on the point.
That's great. I like. Oh, finding the invader from Darrett very quickly. This is nice because now we get to see LSU with this pick. That space that they bought earlier. Oh yeah, and we're also splitting up the supports here in the back line. Haru, is he gonna be able to find another? Quickly goes down. That's a lot of damage there. Pirate finds Haru.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Zipfelheim trades. Oh, but another trade back from Cyber Valk. Okay, yeah, we found the space. We found the picks. Nice one, LSU. There we go.
Yeah, it's just a kind of a smooth ongoing. There were trades, but it wasn't too dangerous. They never fell too close to being at the same level as Academy Blue. They were just like Academy Warrior on last map. They're very comfortable right now. They're chilling, and Haru does get walled off by the May. He just didn't disrespect it. Oh, May walls back in turn.
Nice, nice. Just trapped there. Wow. I've never felt like such a... I don't think that's ever happened to me in the game of Overwatch. Like, I might have been playing for many, many hours, but I don't think it's happened. But we'll see. Oh, nice. Cyber Valk getting a whole chunk there. I wonder if we're going to get an ultimate soon. We're looking like...
Oh, Roche taking on the wrong side of the railgun.
Oh, unfortunate. Wrong side of the railgun, wrong side of the wall. Was that his own teammate? Was that the invader's wall that blocked him out?
You know what? I'm not too sure, and I'm not going to comment because...
Okay, but you know what? It's okay. The invader makes up for it. He finds his own May pick. It's fine. Window. Oh, beautiful wall to wall off the window there. They had no value from that. Cyber Valk is forced to use her movement ability. Dash to the side here. Snivels. Oh my god. Coming in from above. No ultimate for you. No value. And they already capped point. They haven't even killed everybody. UofT Blue here. Yeah. Very nice. Cleaning up.
I mean,
like... pretty clean.
Hey, what was it that the Egyptian character with the backpack and the rocket launcher goes, like Death Rains from below or something? Oh, Death Rains from above. Death Rains from above. Yeah, and that's exactly what we saw from Ziffel there.
Yeah. Like, but you know, cosplaying as the Egyptian character that flies in the sky with the backpack. No, yeah, they're named Tracer. I know characters really.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, looks like okay. Yeah, no, we are committing hard here with these.
They certainly engage in the Blizzard as well.
Okay, but May maybe gets out. Oh, is saved by the beat. Oh no, it gets counter frozen. The invader goes down. Both beats are putted out here. Warhitter Sam had to use his immortality already.
Another
Haru coming with the ult. Oh my god, these traps are going crazy. And Haru finds two. Both supports are down. Warhitter Sam killing Dart. This is wild. The support and the peel is just not enough. Even though we saw so much from LSU, it doesn't look like they're going to escape the clutches of UofT.
Yeah, I mean,
Academy Blues.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ziffel's sitting at his computer right now, dressed up in a skirt and a crop top, because those traps are just insane.
Wow, they're kind of goated. Yeah, I think everybody goes crazy for those traps.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god! No, the walking in, dude. Ziffles is just like, this lane is just not. You're not allowed to go here. You're not allowed to fun. Have we seen? We haven't really seen any Junkrats, I think, in any of our previous games or matches, have we?
Yeah, not really, actually. It's been a hot minute since we've seen a Junkrat been played.
Yeah, especially coordinated Junkrat, like with a team. Oh no, Haru! Luckily, your team is there to help bail you out. Ziffle's once again trying to find a huge tire. I think this man is like 4 for 4 now. Yeah, this guy just finds picks, and that's on Darrett. Nah, LSU, you've got to push. You're at 96 right now. You are looking in a very bad position. Okay, we do manage to get on. Yeah, no, but Window comes out here. E10 goes down. Pirate doesn't find his way. Oh, he gets a little lost. Goose trying his best to live as. Oh my god!
It was just too much.
That was disrespectful.
All right,
okay. Damn.
We're warming up. We're getting there. If you know, LSU started to get into the groove of things. It was a little bit slow though, and that's going to cost them control. But now heading into hybrid though.
Yeah,
I have a feeling that it'll be a much closer matchup, especially because we're probably going to see something along the lines of Kings Row, right? That both teams are going to be very well versed on, very well practiced, and Antarctic is a newer map after all.
I honestly, I want to say the pivotal kingpin, the pivot point. The tip of the spear, we'll say, of Academy Blues this time around is Ziffles. Right now, he's gotten like 4 for 4 tires. He's gotten a pick at the beginning of every fight. This man is spamming down those chokes. We like the oppression of a coordinated Junkrat who doesn't just go in and feed on the side on their own. It's wild to see. in these team coordinated plays, and we're really seeing his impact here pretty much every fight. If they don't shut him down or if they don't find a way to get around him, LSU is not looking too great here. But because let's say, you know, the pick plays out like you said, we get King's Row, he doesn't have a single choke to really spam down, like a little bit at the front, but you know, they have a couple other angles that they can take to get around it, hopefully avoiding Ziffles' barrage. I don't know if they're going to be able to counter him.
Yeah, and it looks like our map pick isn't going to be King's Row. Is that our first time casting this split?
I've never seen Eichenwald in our entire game career, our history of casting together. Never.
Well, there you have it. Indeed, it is Eichenwald. You know,
some variance. Thank you.
Yeah, wow, really needed, by the way. And it may be Reinhardt's home, but I think he's out right now. I don't think he's gonna be able to pick up the phone because
my boy
Reinhardt just hasn't really been too, you know, too in contention lately. He's been fallen a little bit by the wayside, especially since the start of Season 9. And you know, him losing that potential one shot with the BAP window through his with his fire strikes.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that was like the final nail in the coffin for semi-professional play. When that's Reinhardt right there.
My boy. Wait, is that actually Ryan, or is that like one of his allies? Like in lore?
No, that's Ryan's buddy, but that might as well be Reinhardt right now because he has been MIA for the last month or so. True.
Yep. Dude, I'm so sad, man. Put my boy back. Give me the shield. Give me the push forward and swing my hammer, simple man.
Mm-hmm.
Give it back. I miss him. We miss him.
Yeah.
Give me an R in the chat if you miss Reinhardt. Give me 2 R's. You know what? More R's, the better. Just give me all those R's and just show me that you
rolls off the tongue.
Damn, you're so good with it. You're so clever. You see, it's that kind of clever thinking that should be behind making Reinhardt meta again. That's what I'm thinking.
Anyways, looking at our comps, we're probably going to be seeing more of the same. Yep. Junkrat. I'm not gonna knock it, right? I mean, Ziffle is obviously so well versed in the Junkrat. He is a rat extraordinaire, and I feel like him on Junkrat kind of outperforms what you would expect from him on some of your like more meta picks right now. You know, just having that level of expertise, that's certainly something that, you know, can be underrated sometimes.
I mean, if I'm just going to take any experience from, say, like my ranked games, you know, just spamming down this archway in the beginning is kind of good enough to like stop the majority of pushes. Well, that's ranked anyway. You know, it's
there you go, an early trap as well.
Look, he's got the one ways. He knows what he's doing. He was a little off, but like, oh my god. Look at that.
He's got the lineups. Oh, the second trap isn't going to find anyone. Oh no, Ziffles, he does get the kill on the Velk. Dude, I just called it too early. The trap gets juked. They think it's safe. Nope. Ash gets blown up like just like that. Now, a really different comp from LSU. You know, pretty big contrast. Oh, another trap gets triggered. I'm astonished by how these are landing. I'm not gonna lie.
This is not UofT Blues versus LSU. This is it. Ziffles versus LSU here,
look
guys.
At that beautiful use of the passive too. Goose takes him down, but Ziffle is just.
Is it gonna be enough though? This is kind of their one chance to push. While Ziffles, the astronomically large presence man, is dead. Like, are we gonna be able to get in while he's gone, or are they just gonna die? Come on, now.
I just really don't know. And well, Haru does drop a little bit low, but he's gonna be able to make it back to his team, and that's a lot of ground bought for LSU. Ziffle's absence is very sorely felt as the early window as well. Sigma's suck is gonna buy him some time to get around the corner, but he's not gonna be able to make any big moves.
A good space though. We're looking for some engagements early. Okay, we have the rock coming out here. Oh, the isolation once again. There it is complete. Oh, but the trade. Cyberfalk does find Warhater Sam. A really big pick because of their heals. Absolutely. Oh my god, boost fights. There we go. There we go. Haru might find Cyberfalk, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
DPS.
Haru. No, wait. He's still dead, right? Yeah, no. Haru doesn't have any support here. Yeah. No heals. Okay,
wait,
we find Goose.
Is he doing it?
Oh,
oh my god.
Oh my god, Ziffles. How are you helping from 7 years away? What is... even when he's in spawn, he's a danger and hard. Oh, okay. See you later. See you later, E10. You're my favorite for a reason, my guy, and you continue to be. Unfortunately, another wall. Dude, how do you influence a fight from so far away so often? Okay.
Oh, well, Invader falls early again. Okay. Surely this is the time, right? Blizzard off the field. May with her insane amount of crowd control off the field. War hitter Sam, 3 feet under. This is a 5 versus 3. Now there are ultimates available to kind of even up the playing field, but I don't think it's going to be able to help them too much. Such a deficit going into this.
Yeah. We have Flux coming out here. We have Beat coming out. We have Haru using their
they want to fight it.
Oh, ice flame from Cybervalk finds roast chicken. Zipples does get goose, but is it enough? We have Cybervalk in the big pressure. The flank. No way. This is the most value I've ever seen from a flank. And an Ash on her own with Bob.
Ash on throws on the point. Oh man, Warheroes down with the cleanup. They didn't have anybody that could contest.
Cybervalk, I see you. The beautiful flank. Not even a mercy pocket to back her up. Oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful plays.
Yeah, beautiful.
I want to replay.
It was just...
Give me the replay.
All right.
Hand it to me.
You know what? Maybe
my
next
producer's
week,
telling me not this
in the
time.
wise words of producers.
Maybe next time. That's too bad. But you know what? We get another fight.
Juice is kind of like the needy child that always asks for more. You know?
Yeah, because I deserve it. And oh my god, Haru deserved that. Unfortunately, just going down right in front of 5 people. No way. Did not put his hands up to block the damage, and Cybervalk immediately capitalizes. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, see you later, Roast. What were you doing over there? What were you
he was trying to James Bond 007 his way up the side of the ramp, but then he forgot that people that were standing at the base could just kind of see him anyways, and they one shot, one kill.
What a decision. Hey, LSU, you have the objective. LSU, okay, there we go. okay, but we do have, I think, Durant going up and forward and definitely creating a lot of space here, even with what 2 people going back.
I mean, it's buying a lot of space, but it's not really space that they can hold, because as soon as Academy Blues just start to walk out of that corner, they are forced to yield. Oh no,
Darren, you should know by now.
Too confident.
Okay, but right click saves his life. He doesn't. Looks like he didn't even take any damage there. And of course, Pirate does come to save as we do.
So it's one hell of a drug, and Warheater Sam is not having any of it. The run as well finds the revenge kill into Haru, infiltrates him out really quickly, but a big window from E10 is able to save this fight.
Nice. The window and the wall to block off, while Goose is just kind of, I was about to say uncontested, but is now maybe fighting it out. Oh no, Ziffles almost gets him with that combo, but it just launches him a little too far to really follow up with the damage. Oh, hello.
With just the last second.
Oh wait, but it's touchable. He's gone. Wait, Roast Chicken might be going down, but Haru is an ultimate. Maybe? Oh no, but his supports are dead. He doesn't use this, right? Oh no, yeah, and Cybervalk's got him from a distance. Oh man, that could have been so big. I love that they tried. I love that they tried.
Yeah, if only they were able to touch without sacrificing Warheader Sam first, then they would have had all that extra utility and all those abilities to use to, help them sustain a little bit longer. But now we're getting into the, the inside of the castle. This is Ziffle's domain expansion castle. Right, he is just going to spam and is going to ricochet off of all those walls and is going to find these completely random picks. Goose locks onto 4, but he's not able to find the kills, unfortunately. Bob absolutely shredding the front line. Big beat to counter it as well, comboing in with the annihilation, just trying to zone them back. Blizzard was a little bit overkill.
Oh, doesn't find anyone. That's too bad, because everyone else is pressing Q. We do have a couple still left. Oh, good. Fighting Roast Chicken. The speed is gone. The speed is gone. Oh, there it does get picked. Gets a little bit trapped away from the side. Isolated, maybe? Oh, a tire? Oh, the first tire. The first one not to find his target.
5 ults, by the way, just to repel this push. LSU.
Thank you. Thank you for
this in the first map.
Well, you know what? We're seeing it now, which is fantastic. And we still have Dara and E10, both of their ultimates. Huge value, by the way, because everyone else has none. We have nothing but those 2 ults. How much value we're going to get here? Warhater Sam goes down. Looks like he was caught looking around for a little too long. I don't even know if LSU is going to need it. Haru punching in, using shift, gets quickly picked. I think... Okay, nice. The Invader goes back, possibly to get a stall the last second, because we will get one more fight. One.
Uno singular fighto. There you go. That's a little bit of Spanish for you. Yeah, thank you very much. And now this is routing the last corner. They don't have very much distance left to go. In a minute, 20 seconds. The name of the game here is if they can stall just a little bit longer, but Pirate finds the kill into Roast Chicken and E10's wall. Again, countered by May, but not as well as previous, because now Goose is able to find an easy 2 tap onto Invader. Can they stall out that last 8 seconds? That's all they need. That's all they need. 8 more seconds. 5, 4, 3. Okay, this is still fine, but if they were able to get it under 1 minute, then no matter how much time they had left after their push, they would get a guaranteed overtime round. Now, as long as LSU are able to repel the Academy Blues, they are, or at least until overtime, sorry, they are guaranteed minimum a draw and have pretty good chances at a win on this map.
Yeah, that last point right there, like I saw the vision that UofT would be able to hold that, but you know what, the positioning, we had Ashe on the high ground, we had a window with a Cassidy ulting in right in front of it and Immortality, like nah, there's no way. Even with Haru right clicking as best as he could on the point, there's just too many angles, and it looks like they took that really well. That like beginning fight where everybody died and just Warhater Sam went down first, the support, main support, saving everybody wasn't possible. They died, didn't get the regroup, LSU found space, and the story. Ooh,
yeah,
but,
and I mean, I really want to highlight Goose's shots here. I mean, I'm sure Cybervalk is also doing a lot, especially on the Ashe. You know, seeing so many bobs as well, that's a lot of damage that you're just pumping out very consistently and over long range. It's kind of the weakness of this Mei Ram Junkrat comp. They don't have very much range. They cannot really contest you at those far distances. But man, just seeing Goose hit headshot after headshot after headshot after headshot, and the guy just could not miss. I wish that felt like it.
I wish I could do that. He makes it look easy, which is crazy. And yeah, Cybervalk's hitting their shots too. They got that crazy play with the capping, even, you know, while being frozen, which is pretty cool flex. But man, oh my god, Goose almost getting Mei, but then gets pressured out himself by Ziffles. Again, 1 HP thanks to that 225. That's what he got, or used to have there. Wall, isolating. Oh, maybe Ziffles does get punished. My god, no mobility for you, as much damage as you do have. Dart finds 1. Looks like, yeah, no, UofT is not going to be able to push on this one here, but we have speed and we have Baptiste. It could go fast.
Now, the Ashe is playing a pretty close corner. Junkrat could definitely see an angle and seize the opportunity if he wants to. But he is only 30% towards his Riptire. That is a little bit behind schedule, especially after a pretty chock full of action first fight.
Yeah, we have the defense specialist now attacking here, and Cybervalk nearly punishing roast chicken
is
for his
so
transgression.
slippery, and Impale finds the pick on the Goose. Goose, sorry.
The Deuce,
he didn't
the second
fall
Goose.
back.
No, looks like he got picked out here. Darrett slowly being peeled away by the invader. Oh,
there's Cybervalk.
The right click here. Are we gonna be able to block and punch? Haru, where are you going? Oh my god, his health got deleted there. Cybervalk's going for another angle. Beautiful pick on Ziffles there. And with Pirate being able to TP out. Oh my god, the
trees. The trees. They're speaking to me. The trees speak in tongues. And those tongues were Cybervalkian. You know, he was just able to take advantage of that off angle, just rotating from high ground next to the point all the way around to the trees. And just blink plunk away at people, and they just didn't know.
Man, if only the trees would tell me, but like, flank now, speak, go, do the flank thing. I might be able to win some more games. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Haru's health disappearing. Are we able to maybe save him with... Oh my god, even with the window. Goose was like, yeah, don't care, ulting anyway, even with high noon being high noon as it is. Oh my god, that push absolutely shut down. I don't know, UofT, it looks like the LSU has kind of downloaded your playstyle here, guys. Even with Ziffles doing work on defense. No, these attacks are being shut down pretty hard.
I mean, you know what they say, control, that's a trial run. Right, everybody's got to warm up, even though they went into rank before. But no, this is the real stuff, and Goose makes it away with very little HP. Dorat now taking his turn at the low HP for Gamble Roulette. Cybervalk and Goose are getting their picks, or sorry, I should say Bob and Goose are getting their picks. And Haru is forced on the defensive.
So Rod gets out of that? I know it's right-click Ram, but like, if that were me, I'd be peeved, man. He lives that. Gets frozen, bailed, Suzu, beaten, emoed.
Yeah, there's just...
Why can't I get that in my comp games?
There was just so much to help him out, and now with E10's window on their side, I don't really see how LSU can lose this next fight.
I guess we'll have to see. Maybe Ziffles will get a big pick. Oh, yeah, my bad. Oh, it's okay. Well, look, we're just gonna walk past him. We're just gonna ignore it, because right now, looks like Haru, already low HP, decided to switch that Sigma, and maybe a beat to save him. A window. Oh my god, wait, is that double window? Did I just hear that? Oh no, maybe I just cursed.
Nice push on top of the window.
Okay, another great wall in order to block that first window, and then we have Warhater Sam's window coming out here, immortality himself. Nice, very nice.
Yeah, I mean, Caster Curse works.
Caster Curse?
I don't care if it's 3 ults to 1, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it the caster curse. You know?
Yeah. We'll just claim credit for that anyway. Regardless.
Add Academy Blue. Yo, that was all maybe.
You're welcome, Academy Blue. I cursed them for you because this is, as we say, gospel.
I mean, we should start charging for that service. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you want to do like channel points or something? Like 3,000 channel points, and I'll like caster curse your next round or your next fight. What do you think it'd be worth? What do you think that kind of power is worth?
I mean, like a couple $1 million maybe. Like I feel like
shit. I'm thinking way too cheap. I said 3,000 channel points.
You're talking about your fake money, your monopoly bills.
Yeah, well, you know what? And unlike fake money, it looks like LSU has a real chance here, of actually making value. This high ground is pretty good, but they're getting a lot of space.
Cybervalk got put into a bit of an awkward position, but he's able to coach himself back up.
Yeah.
And Durant, he's just out of position. Raised up just a little bit to get a little bit of extra healing from his Kiriko, but Kiri, no. She teleported where she that is a classic mistake, and it's almost what Cybervalk with the drive by Bob.
Wait, where did Bob go? Wait, wasn't he in the wall?
I think it was inside.
What? Okay, fine, sure. He invisibly somehow picks up 2 kills and just like steamrolls the team for a great Cybervalk, and that's fantastic. Let's see if we're gonna pick up any straggler picks here. Okay, you know what, producer? Next week, I'm gonna ask for that replay again. Remember this moment, okay? Like, what? Where did Bob? He disappeared too. Like, Ram somehow gets out. Durant is like right-clicking. He gets saved by Pirate with the immortality, or not the immortality, sorry, the Suzu. The immortality by E10. I swear, I called that he was dead. Caster cursed it. Boom, he lives. Like,
yeah,
dude, they keep bailing him.
Anyways. Okay, so you got LSU with this high ground. They are all huddling together, and then as soon as Durant drops, all hell breaks loose. And they have all that utility stored up just by, not engaging, not using any of that on their other characters. And that's going to be an early Tunate rush. Let's try and engage
with it, though.
Well, they are doing something with it. They're pushing them back, forcing their retreat. And Invader, oh no, he did not get the memo.
Oh, I didn't know if they were going to push downwards, but it looks like, Goose was like, I don't need this. Oh, wait, no, counter. Never mind. Roast Chicken's like, I see yours, and I raise you 1. Maybe they're going to kill E10 here? Oh, stuck in a little room.
Oh, no, but
not favorable.
Unlike Kaiba, he just fades away. He just gets absolutely blasted into the Shadow Realm, but Ziffel's able to find a big trade as well. An Invader back from the spawn already kills Jiraiya. He gets the final blow that we so desperately needed, and now E10 is straggling around, just doing a little bit of a bunny bounce, just to try and buy a little bit more time, just to distract him a little bit more from the points. Oh, Cybervalk on the wrong side of that wall. Gonna fall, I don't know if you're not gonna be punished. Not yet.
Yeah, I don't know if we're buying more time though. E10 kind of staggers himself. Looks like Durant's not gonna have any help here, right? And Kiri is obviously busy with Cybervalk here. Oh, but maybe Durant can just survive on his own, right? Because he's got right click. Oh, but he leaves the point anyway. Ah, well.
Yeah. Oh, 0.1 meters.
Oh, hi Ziffles. Yep, there's the ult. There's the one.
This is just your classic Riptire.
Nice. Oh, it's a 3K. Very nice, Ziffles. Huge. And we kill Pirate as well. Cool. We have 1 minute 15 for this. I don't know if we're gonna get that overtime though. Or I mean, it's not possible for them to keep that, but I wonder if they're gonna get, well, maybe they will get overtime. I don't know what I'm talking about anyway. You take over.
Yeah, well, I 1 minute and 30 seconds, that is very, very hard. But King's Row is one of those maps that you can make it work. Now with that window, they gotta pull his weight, and he's gotta pull it in spades. Bob getting knocked down a little bit, only able to find the limb onto the invulnerability, and that is going to be his downfall.
Beautiful window. Really the necessary thing they need to kill the Bob.
Back around the corner, just making sure that they're all nice and grouped up for Ziffle and Invader Spam. They're both combined. Pretty good poke champs.
Look at this APM with right click, left click. I love it. Warhater Sam is obviously putting so much value into his pick here on Baptiste. We do rock the other Sigma. We have the switch here. Warhater Sam, like I said, value fighting Goose, which is really big because we know how many picks he gets. The Invader finds Pirate soon after. Caught out trying to support his tank. Nice.
Yeah, very, very nice. And you know what? We don't even have to worry. They finished that with in just the nick of time, right?
Yeah.
So now that they had at least like minimum a single second in their time bank, they get the full extra minute from overtime, and that gives them a pretty decent shot at making it, because now the gap has closed significantly, right? A minute to a minute 53 isn't that big of a a deal in Overwatch terms. You know, it is nice, but it's not necessary to make this push work. And because they have less time, Academy Blue are going to be the first ones to attack.
Yeah, I'm also a little scared because, you know, Ziffel's starting on defense first. Like, you know, if it were him on attack, or sorry, if you were defending, right, you can shut them down, feels good, and they're a little more hopeful for their attack. But for this, there's a lot of pressure on them, just mentally. The challenge of having to go past, because it took them, I want to say, 90-80% of their time in order to make that first push before. Like, that kind of thought process is obviously running through their head. They're like, man, it was really hard to walk through before. If they make no changes, like, it might be the same level of difficulty. So we have to run something.
You know what
fast.
they say though, right? Because
no,
overtime,
I don't.
Overtime just brings out the demon in people, and you see these fights just they go so fast, and people, especially when there's 0 time left on the clock, that's when miracles happen. And I do really expect big things here from the Academy Blues, and I'm hopeful.
You also know that they say C9. Oh no,
there
Invader. Oh, okay, good trade though. Great trade. The
you know, 1 for 1, very positive for Academy because they are having the closer spawn. Haru knocked down pretty low, but that's okay. Durant isn't on the Ramatra anymore, so he's equally as squishy now. Yeah, Roast Chicken got lit on fire. Goose swapped onto the Tracer just to make it back in time, as well as do his little flanking shenaniganery. Durant finds the final blow onto Roast Chicken, and that's going to put a pretty big stopper in this
Roasty, buddy. Quite the death to be dying right there in 14 seconds. There's not really time for a repush. Haru
and he whiffs the rock. If that connected, that could have been a kill right there. No, Goose spots blood in the water. Invader backing up.
Maybe looking for some revenge right there. Looks like, yeah, chasing him down, saying like, hey, you got me before, but I'm back on never. Okay, big pig from Warhater Sam. Defending his teammate with his life, but you know what? It's not going to be enough.
You know, Invader and Warhater Sam, they're both pulling their weight and more, you know, really working their hardest to try and find those picks. But it just fell a little bit short, and a whole minute 53 for 1/3 of the point.
There was just no space for Haru. Like, the damage shoved down his throat. He had to use all his cooldowns just to hold a corner, man. And with no Lucio speed, he could not run fast and get on there and eat, you know, stuff. It was really bad. It was really bad for our
that's the thing with Sigma right now, is because he can be very powerful, but at the same time, he trades a lot of that offensive utility that characters like Ramatra can have for just the ability to enable his teammates. Right, because compared to Ramatra, he doesn't do nearly as much damage. He doesn't have that same, you know, level of survivability. Like that, it can be interrupted very easily. Like if the other Sigma has a rock, then you lose a lot of that value, especially when you get stopped mid-select. That really hurts as your Sigma. But I mean, they're gonna just run it back. No, Invader off the Sojourn. He's like, okay, you know, I was getting the picks, but it clearly wasn't enough. We need to kill this tank. We need to target down the rats.
Yeah, I want to say those walls were probably like the #1 deaths for Durant, because there's just too much peel for him otherwise, you know, without literally blocking him off from the rest of his team. Like, that guy doesn't die.
Yeah, now we are Durant the Immortal returning on the Cassidy, so they are going to have a decent amount of wall break as long as they're able to coordinate with Durant which way he wants to go.
Yeah, plus we're looking at Ziffles on defense now with the Junkrat aficionado, so we'll see how this goes. Does get burned, but is he gonna die because of it? Yeah, no, really hard defending this left side. This like left little chamber. I don't think the team's gonna be able to walk with the amount of damage that he's putting out there.
It is very hard indeed, but no tasks too big for Ziffle. He's able to lock it down very easily with just how big those grenades are, and a nice wrap. Warhater Sam just in the right position, the right time to follow it up, and Invader and Haru with their own kills, just cleaning things out.
You've gotta think that Ziffles is like, hey, play around this. Traps are here, guys. Play around the trap.
Yeah, he knows where they want to go, and he's going to take advantage of that. Now Ziffle, taking a little bit far, but Warhater Sam does find the kill onto Ash. Ash is probably
beautiful pick.
Very mad about that, especially because that's 44% towards Bob. She's one of the closest on her team to an ultimate, and it's still pretty damn far.
Especially when UofT Blue is not taking a lot of damage and forcing Warhater Sam just to be a support. Like, that guy's a 3rd DPS. You see how much fucking left click, right click, left click? Like, the tempo that he's got?
Exactly.
Like,
Now, Cyberfalcon could get a little bit of poke in. We're not going to find anything too significant as the red is healing around the corner. But they are going to try and make their push. Lucio amping speed. Ziffle, hello, ring. They are on your ass, and they're coming fast. Invader finds the pick out the Cyber Falcon to Rat, dropping dangerously low, and it's... Oh, it was a C9! They just didn't match the rotate, and then hell, just like that, they lose it.
We get an F in the chat, everybody, for
what
looked like a very good hold. I think, what, 2 picks?
That was so close. I think we were definitely on last fight. They got 2. I remember calling out 1, but they might have gotten 2. And then they just don't contest the point in time. That is... Wow. I have no words. I mean, do you, Funny Magic Man?
How did you know my high school nickname?
Well, I mean, when you're lacking in some areas, you got to make it up for in some others, and I knew just by, you know.
I get it. I'm short.
Yeah, I wasn't calling you short. I was calling
5'6", maybe on a good day.
You know what? You were just short because all the hype went somewhere else. Don't worry about it.
You're right. My magnanimous personality and not my pronunciation or verbiage. I'm gonna open a popsicle. I'm crying. I'm sad. I'm gonna stress eat. I'm gonna put this in my mouth and just enjoy this. Here, how about you talk about why what happened just happened? You know?
Yeah. Well, before we get to that, actually, we got a pretty early map pick. It's Saravasa. You know, Flashpoint. You either got to choose between W for Wumbo or M for Mumbo. You know, you don't really have too many options, and they're both kind of similar to each other. But Saravasa has proven itself time and time again to be the classic, the staple. That is what people go to. That is the Scrims row of Flashpoint, and for good reason. I mean, it's a fun map to watch, and I bet it's funner to play than going over to New Junk City. And I mean, with the way that these rounds have kind of tied up and gotten a lot closer to each other, I'm looking towards a series. We got a series on our hands, boys. And
yeah, no, this is like what, the first time we've gone 1-1? Oh no, maybe not the first time, but I want to say one of the rarer times, because usually we'll have like 2 victories and then 1 and then loss, or just like a full sweep. It's nice to see that we have at least a few more games coming up instead of just 3-0.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, seeing how close things were last map, it really does suck that things ended the way they did. But I mean, hey, if Academy Blue are the better team, they will win. You know, it's a best of 5 series for a reason. You just got to keep on going until you secure your 3 maps, and they better not let this get in their head, because, you know, Celt is one hell of a drug, and it will throw you off your game.
Is it a drug or is it a vice?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Yeah.
A very diplomatic answer, my friend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as you don't, you know, waver too long on what could have been, I feel like you're going to be able to...
Just like Overwatch, or not Overwatch. Dang it! It was almost so smooth. Oh, that's like Academy Blue should be doing for the letter number that just happened, right? They move on, they regroup. And what are they going to play here?
Letter number C9, but in E10's favor this time. A little bit of a post-ironic comment, but I wish I thought of that in the moment, actually. That's pretty good. I'll hold on to it in case it happens again. But it looks like Haru's going to be rolling out on the Junker Queen. You know, complete lack of anti-heal and no CC really whatsoever. Really allows for her to do her thing. But, I mean, we'll just see how effective her thing is, because I don't think we've seen a Junker Queen get played yet.
Yeah, but we have a May Reaper. That's terrifying, especially with speed. This combo is bred for running in your face damage. And I'm wondering how Durat's going to hold out here. Because he doesn't have his Suzu anymore. He's got speed and BAP as well.
Yeah, Goose is isolated. He does get spotted out. Invader is low. Oh, yeah. As well, Cyber
Nasty angle again.
He knew what he had to go for. He definitely was getting the call. He's won.
Oh my god.
And oh my god, Ziffle just gets taken down by Cybervalk as well. That's going to be no DPS left. And even though it is 2 supports and a tank, they are a lot worse than they once were. And getting killed by E10 and Cybervalk onto Haru. A nice little outplay right there, making sure to keep him away. No axes for you. And just popping his head right after.
Cyberhawk is dangerous. Like we were talking about Goose earlier with these picks, but Cyberhawk right now is dominating the beginning of this match. You guys gotta watch out for this man's.
Yeah. Any more glazing comments, mister? Any more glaze left in the tank?
Yeah, subscribe and like and follow my Patreon. Yeah. I don't have one, but you should do it anyway.
Done, and done.
Thank you.
All right, now we're heading back in. A pretty quick engage from UofT, getting a nice pick onto E10. That's going to be a big blunder.
Oh, but Cyber makes
no.
up the difference of the speed that they engaged in. My God, Bob,
Barberto, my dear Barberto. He's just 1 HP and he's able to get.
Could you say that again? No, hold on, rewind. No, that whole sentence, just one more time for me. Just like in the same order.
I don't think I want to anymore.
Okay, fair enough. You know what?
Invader once? Invader tried to... He tried to spawn camp the Baptiste and he just got rolled.
Looks like the rest of UT Blue is gonna get rolled as well. Following suit quite soon. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Man, watching Ash is just dink, reload, dink, reload, dink, reload, dink.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. That was great to watch.
You know what? Seeing anyone being really good in their field is always a pleasure. Talking about Ziffles earlier. Now let's talk about Cyberhawk. Let's go over them. They're doing amazing right now. These bobs, these flank angles, really not getting punished to the last second. And
Glizzy Glaze overdrive initiated. Ziffle gets booped off of the high ground. He was trying to teleport up to, but Invader does kill Cybervelk. Big DMAC onto Haru and the. Oh, that was like 3 ults right there immediately. High Noon, Beat, and Window. Enjoying the phrase Annihilation.
Oh my.
They aren't going to be able to make a pick stick as Invader gets the kill onto Goose. But as I say that, Pirate at E10. Pirate again. Ziffle with the... red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Yep.
Yeah, no, trade after trade after trade. But you know what? We had that first early pick on Cybervalk, which made all the difference. And it looks like there's an actual fight going on now that he is dead. Haru quickly follows soon after, unfortunately, getting DMAXed. But then left, right, more picks, more picks. It looks like LSU comes out on top for this round and this fight. How is UofT going to counter this?
Yeah, it was a pretty late cap, though, so it's only going to be 20%, probably around 45% by the time the fight is over. And Invader is looking pretty cheeky with this EMP. He sees an angle, and he smells blood, and he's going to go for a big 5-man EMP, but the Immortality does get out just long enough to save his teammates. Goose finds the pick, and Haru is there to trade it back. But he does get DMAC, and Pirate is the one to clean up the...
That's a good attempt. But you know what? The team just wasn't there to follow up. Really sad because it was a 5-man and then Immortality just comes out long enough for Rams to pull up the right click and it looks like the team just cleans house. Okay, somehow Academy Blue did turn the point before that fight happened, but you know what? Not that long. 20%, you know what? Better than nothing. At least they get like one good fight here, I'm gonna say. I don't think they get 2.
Yeah, I mean, this is certainly one fight unless they are able to win it. The flashpoint just takes up so much faster. I think it's like 1.5x the speed. And oh my god, talk about speed. Haru just zooms in with the amp. And Bob falls soon after. Goose trying to hold this high noon as long as possible. Not able to find a pick off of it directly. Can he find another? No. Roast Chicken gets him, and Haru picks up the second kill. Okay, pretty decisive victory there, and only with the use of 1 ultimate. You only had to pop Cole.
You know, I like this a lot for Academy Blue because we have the counter, the direct counter, the easy way. I don't know if this is biased, but as a tank player, it's really easy for me to be like, boom, I want to counter this character, I go this character, right? And Haru did just that, killing Cybervalk early, and then they just followed the rest of the team. Beautiful. Like, it's a great switch, and then we were able to kill the carry for it, and they won the fight for once. Great job.
Yeah, and now just looking at them again, they're setting up, they're getting ready for the fight. Annihilation, Beat, and Window are all ready. That should be a suite of fight-winning ults in their own rights. And as long as they don't blunder it, they do have good potential.
Fades come out here. You know, walk forward the Fade, use the ult. Yeah, it's just timing, though. You may have mentioned those ultimates, but doesn't like they were split. They didn't really have a push in there. So Academy Blue was able to kind of turn around. You
just can't really account for the Ziffle factor, especially when he Death Blossoms and kills both of your supports, just like that. Yeah. It's just, oh no. And Goose switching over to the Reaper to match him. He feels like, okay, if you can't beat him, join him.
I mean, that's probably a good idea. Ziffle's doing. I mean, like, he's got a couple of his ults off earlier that didn't find as much value, but now that they were playing in the close quarters, kind of like Junkrat, finds a lot more success there. Don't know if Durat is going to be able to shut him down specifically, but it's doing a lot of work still just buying space in general. So we'll see if we can kill Ziffles or if we can kill Cybervalk earlier. Oh my, beautiful bomb. We find Goose early. Cybervalk does find the Invader back, but nope, it's not enough. That bomb has already done its damage, and we have even Annihilation popped, but it's not going to be quite enough. We have Academy Blue taking the point first.
I mean, you can sense the desperation in that play. They're just trying to claw back in. Rat and Pirate both popped their ults. And they just... It almost felt like they didn't at all, just because of like the amount of speed that was present there, as well as, you know, Haru's bomb just completely erasing one member from the map, just like that. Now Durat finding the pick, switching over to Zarya, and another switch from Goose as well. You know,
interesting.
Play.
Wait, they're turning it around. LSU is doing the thing now. They're doing the Invader special, and it looks like it found one, but apparently Goose found himself off the map as well. The Invader finds E10 and Cybervalk. Oh my god, even with those early picks from LSU, it doesn't look like it's enough. Somehow they get turned. Was there any? There wasn't even an EMP. What happened?
I was just like, I mean, rolling back the time, right? You see Goose jumping off the map, and you see Invader just magically conjures out a double kill.
Yeah,
just like that. One kill with his virus, one kill with his machine pistol, which, okay, sure, that can happen. And then they just off of the, that's just immediately 3 dead. And there you go, that's the point. They're not able to get a touch in. And you know, LSU are also still pretty far away from their ults. It looks like UofT might even be able to get a second rotation before LSU is able to close in some of those plate growers.
Oh, and we have the commit with Roast Chicken, who is not afraid to be right in the middle there. Is he going to use beat? Oh, May somehow kind of isolated. Does come out of her icicle. Are we able to eat anything? I can't. Nope, no ultimates were eaten there, but we have bombs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, May doesn't have icicles. Dies immediately. We have Zipples with too much damage coming around, even with ultimate. Goose finding them. Are we gonna have any trades here? Because they're both even. One down for each character or which team right now.
No, Invader finds
like
the Pirate, and that's a large source of speed and mobility just gone. Probably gonna have to wait out the timer and get him back before they're able to, you know.
Yeah, or they're gonna get pushed.
Big threat. Oh my god, Durat's HP just going like that. He does have another bubble in the back pocket and 95 charge. Is gonna be fine just now. Big Cole just trying to zone them back further and make sure that Haru does not get demaxed while he's vulnerable.
Yeah, but it was a little early, and we got punished with the Graviton there. Zipples just finds one, almost counted the immortality, but doesn't quite. Roast Chicken, desperately in the middle of the action again. The Gator finding 2. Nice, another 2. Wow, there seems to be a lot more coordination going on between Zipples and the Invader here with this comp, even with the May and switching over to the Sombra.
Yeah, exactly, and just seeing the way that things are going, I'm not too sure if LSU are going to be able to make it back into this map. Especially
we do have EMP
from Invader. Invader's EMP is very, very powerful. He can either choose to go fast with it, or he can cancel it. Cyberbuck's Blizzard, he chooses to go fast, and he's going to force
but it wasn't enough.
The beat got off, and the Blizzard as well. Still, no picks for either side. Very uncharacteristic. Never mind, I just cast a cursor right there. Warrior Sam and Ziffle with their picks, and it's not going to be touchable.
Beautiful eat of the Blizzard last second as well. Even if without the follow-up from the team, just because they were in a small room, the Invader finds 5. No, like, picks there, but you know what? They caught the attention and then said, hey, stay in this room with us.
Yeah, I mean, trying to shove your way through a tiny side room against a May.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty suspicious right there. Yep. And it's going to be pretty difficult, and it did prove to be unmanageable, even though they did not lose too many members as they were pushing through. They did ultimately fail to touch the point because they just didn't have that the degree of freedom to move in on it.
Yeah, I liked the Invaders pick on Sombra there, not only because I like Sombra is a fantastic character to watch and follow, and like is really team dependent, right? She shines in matches where you are coordinated with your team. You know, solo queue a little less often, but like seeing her being used so well, we had a lot of the DPS really shining here again. I don't know if I'm biased towards them just because they get all the picks and all the action, right? Because I think I take for granted all of the peeling that like the supports do and like the ults that will always come out to save, but like those picks really really push their team towards the victory. So I'm just going to talk about them for now. But don't forget supports and tanks. Like, great job, of course.
Yeah.
Props to you. But, oh my god, the Invader shines this match over Ziffles. And we have Cybervalk, who's doing massive damage. And until the switch, right, from Haru to go into D.Va to really shut down Cybervalk, uncontested and beautiful. The minute she was, though, the Invader Haru made a fantastic decision to say, hey, I'm going to switch to this character just to get on Cybervalk's ass, because that is how we win. And turn around, we did. LSU taking it back and toward what? No, sorry, not LSU. Academy Blues taking it back after what? The second map? Or no map, sorry. So many terms wrong. Get it together.
The second flashpoint, right? So they dropped the first one pretty decisively. And LSU with a very, very strong defense on the first flashpoint, and then second flashpoint comes around. Looks like LSU want to repeat that same thing over again, but UofT were just able to make those swaps, and they were able to make them early enough that they were able to touch at 99% and sort of bring the map back from there. And then the rest is history. They ended up turning it and winning 3-1.
Yep. I like how you summed that up. You should be a caster or something.
Yeah, no, I'm. It sounds pretty enticing. I think I might consider that. Yeah.
Just kidding. Oh no, I was gonna be mean, but then as soon as the idea of saying something negative was gonna come out, I was like, I can't. I can't. It wouldn't be true, and it just wouldn't work. And it's just not the energy we want to create. Right, my buddy.
Much love.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, are we done with compliments? Are we?
All right, enough of that mushy stuff. Leading into map 4, right? Looking ahead of us, making predictions, right? What do you want to see on push? Because push, it has a lot of things that can make UofT very scared, right? Any progress that LSU makes, especially early on in the map, that is permanent, that is set in stone, and it is going to make it very, very difficult for them to come back from. Even if they lose just 2, maybe even 3 fights early, that can be a pretty big nail in the coffin for them. So, I mean, UofT just have to come out, and they have to come out swinging on first, right? So, what do you think are some things that they can be a little bit more proactive with?
I mean, this game is now becoming a DPS game, especially with the passes, with all the buffs and things that are happening, right? Like, the tanks just hold right-click, like if they're on Ramontra, and stay alive. So I want to say that one of either the 4 players that we have right now, the Invader, Haru, Cybervalk, and Goose, one of them has to get the first pick. That's about it. And, like, maybe there's a comp that they can go in order to counter the other. Maybe there's, like, hero swaps that they can make. But really, it's kind of been anyone's game as to who's first to die or first to get the kill. Like, because we like Cybervalk on Ashe, and we know Ziffles is a Junkrat aficionado.
Ziffle is a cyber bully, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Cyber bully on the Junkrat. But the thing is that Ashe has an upper hand over Ziffles if they go on most push maps, I want to say. So they have to shut down Valk in this fight. So if Haru stays on D.Va, that might achieve that status. But one of the 4 DPS has to keep in mind, 1, stay alive. 2, get that first pick. You get that first pick, you win. Whatever that means to you, whether that means a comp switch, whether that means you got to play safer, right? Do it. Yeah. Do the thing, and you will win the fight. That first pick is crucial.
Yep. Do the thing, win the fight. You guys heard this, right?
I'm a caster. I know what I'm talking about.
Do not try this in your ranked games.
No.
Well, I mean, try to win. Try to win.
No, don't even do that. Give your SR to me. If I meet you in my comp games, give me.
You know what? I'm sure that everyone in chat is top 500, like GM1.
Yeah.
Or like Challenger 5 or whatever.
Yeah, so they'll be in all my games, right?
I think they're a little bit above your pay grade. I'm not.
What do I know? I'm on a losing streak.
Okay. Let's take it back.
I'm about to go plat.
No more worrying about rank. This is a ranked positive space. We were just gonna.
True. Rank doesn't make your self-worth. Damn it. Ego?
Deep breaths. Okay. Breathe deep.
Okay.
And then breathe in a little bit more. And then let it all go. Everything is going to be fine. Your SR will reflect your rank in due time. You have seasons upon seasons to get your deserved spot, whatever you believe that to be. As long as you keep improving and you keep making your way forward, you'll be fine. Little therapy session.
See, I love that from you, but also it pisses me off just a little bit because I coached you into GM in 3 months and I couldn't do it myself.
It just got that effect on people.
You're gonna make everyone cry? Wow. I don't know if you can be a caster. You're gonna do that to everyone. Jeez.
Hey, I mean,
All right.
that's
rank
part of
aside.
the business, right?
Yeah. It's just, oh god, that's kind of sad. But look, of course, we're rooting for Academy Blues. They're our team, right? But LSU has a very good shot at this, right? Like, they may have been slightly taken over towards the end of the second map, right? But they can definitely win this. They've shown us from Eichenwald that, like, their damage, especially on maps where Ziffles can't shine quite as much, right? Through chokes and spam, because he gets a lot of value, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can do it. Depends on the map that this, but if it's push, most likely not an indoor map. Not going to be very good for Junkrat. So
Yeah,
I mean, honestly favoring LSU in these fights here.
Yeah, especially the maps that we've seen so far. We've not really seen any new Queen's Trade at all, which is a bit of a shame because Toronto. But we've mostly been seeing a mix of either Colosseo or Esperanza. And I'm not going to lie, both of those are pretty bad for Junkrat. And not much better for Reaper as well. I mean, Reaper was kind of getting forced with Amalgameta and everything. But now that we're out of it and we're seeing just so many various picks, we're seeing Rush, we're seeing Dive, we're seeing Poke. It's just very nice to see, don't get me wrong. It's just kind of left Ziffle's hero pool a little bit lacking, especially when the map doesn't necessarily suffice or help them out and lend them those advantages. And going to LSU's pick next map, that is going to be probably going to be sending us to Colosseo, right? Those long advantageous sight lines, that glass near the middle of the map, the controversial glass, but it lets you see people that are trying to rat and sneak up on you. You've got basically no inside areas. You've got a little bit here or there near the spawn rooms, but that's fine. There's not going to be any fighting near there.
Are you a fan of the glass? Do you like that?
I'm not personally a fan of the glass because it just creates an unnecessary degree of separation, and also having the gap above the glass for people to like throw stuff or like fly up there.
My caster, yeah, I don't like it either.
You know what? Water might not be wet, but
you're right. It's not. Water is so wet, guys. Oh wait, we haven't decided that. Chat has to let us know, right? Or how are we gonna do this? How do we figure this out? Did they say earlier?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I do not know.
All right. Well, I guess we can check after the stream is over. Who knows? Maybe they said. Maybe they said. But you know what? If they didn't comment on it, let's just say that nobody says anything, because sometimes chat can ignore us, and it's a little sad. But we'll say we'll post it. We can even call this a draw. We can call this what we could draw, but we'll have another opinion for next week if you want.
You know what? Fine. Just for your sake, right? For your sake, we'll call it a draw.
Yeah. I mean, I could have been bailed by chat, but if they're not gonna save me, then like, what am I gonna do?
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. We've got. Next time. I mean, okay. How do you want to do this next time? We're gonna do a bit of a one-on-one, but with chat on the side. How do you want to do this next time? Do you
one-on-one?
Yeah, a one-on-one with everyone else.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So now, do you want to
give a topic?
Well, do you want to lead the game show, or is this something that I just keep throwing stuff at you and we try and see if we can expose your inner workings?
Ooh, you know what? I think it's a lot of fun to just, react to things that come my way because I'm very good at that. But eventually I'm going to have a good idea. And when I have that good idea, I will let you know. And then you will be my little rat and you will dance for me. But until then, I'm happy being the subject of these games because I am lazy and I do enjoy sitting on my ass and having things talked at me. Yeah.
Alrighty. We are getting a transmission. We've got news. So some of you may have noticed that this intermission has been a little bit long. That's because the teams were working on a bit of a technicality in the background, and it does seem like it is going to be that was going to be our last map for tonight, and LSU are going to be forced to forfeit the map that they won, making this a 3-0 for the Academy Blues.
That's too bad. We were just theorizing of who would win too, and I've been enjoying seeing these.
I mean,
maps.
it's been a very, very fun series, and without going into too many details, it's a bit of a shame to see things and the way that they did. I am really looking forward. I wish the LSU folks a good run, and I hope that they see success in the future. And I hope that we can face each other again, maybe perhaps in playoffs if there is playoffs for this tournament, just to get a little bit of a rematch going and see where this could have led.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd love a sequel or a satisfying end because this was close. Could have gone either way. Yeah. It would have been fun to see.
All right. Well, anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and we appreciate you all for tuning in. We hope you guys just drop us some comments down below or in the chat, or just let us know on Discord. Right? What did you guys think of the show tonight? How do you feel about those little extras we sprinkled in throughout? How do you feel about the series? We'd love to hear your feedback. Twitter, Discord, anywhere around. And I mean,
we find you, Mr. Spaffles. Yeah. What are your socials?
Well, you can find me at the socials down below, at Spaffles on Twitter or just Spaffles on Discord. And then you can find GC McBooty here. He's got his own Discord server, and you'll find him most often on Discord itself.
Or Twitch. I like to stream, and our producer
Twitch as well.
He's pretty cool. Do we have does our producer, calling in producer, any plugs you'd like to put in? Looks like our producer is very shy, so he's very cool.
Yep. So shout out to awesome. OB Acrylic. So OB Acrylic. So ACRYLIC. I'll spell it out there first.
I can see that.
But that's okay. That's okay. No. I'm disappearing. You've got Geo here for the rest of this, right?
Geo!
Hello, Geo. All right. Thank you all so much for watching, and we hope to see you guys again next week for what I believe might be our last broadcast before Varsity Blue makes their triumphant return for the playoffs.
Praise the Caterpillar. Farewell, everyone. Take care.
All right. Bye.